Favorite days of the year. It's the 2017 draft, and every year since 1999, I've given a mock draft of my favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons. And, a lot of years it doesn't work out. I think maybe once, twice, three times I've gotten the first pick right. Maybe once I got the first and the second pick right. So, consider the source. The track record's not that great, but I try anyway. So let's get to what my mock draft is for 2017. And here we go. Sorry for everything going all crazy here. This is before MRS Live takes hold, but we'll work out the kinks later on. Here are my picks, though. And going through it, it was a hard draft to figure because we were so good this year. NFC champions. Of course, Super Bowl loss. Yeah, I'm getting over that slowly but surely. We got to move on. Got to move on to the future. And thinking of our needs was kind of hard. But I thought, it's the staples, the lines, the offensive line, our guard situation in particular. Defensive line, another pass rusher. Vic Beasley was a beast this year. And improve on that. Have other guys get involved in the pass rush. And then the secondary as well. Though we have Ricardo Allen, we have Keanu Neal. They're great at safety. Maybe adding more depth. Maybe helping our special teams would be most effective in this draft. So as you see here, my first picks, first and through the third rounds here, I have Tyus Bowser from Houston. Probably not going to be a sexy pick, having at the one of the last picks of the first round. But I thought since we crave speed and we need to rush the quarterback, that this guy on the outside, maybe as the Leo, perhaps as a Sam, an outside linebacker would fit the build. He's a fast guy. He's an athlete. Played basketball at Houston. So it would make sense. A pass rush specialist. We need to get to the quarterback. And that was more evident than anything during the regular season. We did a lot better than that with that in the playoffs. But I think Tyus Bowser, I think it's a pretty good value pick. I've seen him go even earlier than our pick, and I've seen him go later in the second, third round. So if we don't get him, I wouldn't be mad if we got Jordan Willis. That'd be fine. Forrest Lamp would be my number one, but it seems like he's rising up the board a bit. So I don't think I'd want to trade up. If anything, if we don't get this pick, trade down, get more picks, or trade for future picks. Because I'm not so sure this draft is one that we really, really need to get a lot of great players. But there's potential out there. There's always potential. And I see that as we go through time here in the draft, the second, third through the seventh rounds. But my second round pick, we got to address that guard situation. Levitre is okay in guard. We need a starter in there day one. And I think Dorian Johnson from Pitt fits the build. He fits our scheme of zone blocking. He's not a big, tall guard there. He's more our ideal size for what we run. Quick on his feet. Got to learn the fundamentals a bit. But I think he'll be he's potentially a day one starter and good value we can get later in the second round. Third round, as you see, Derek Rivers from Youngstown State on the defensive end. Another end guy, another guy who can get to the quarterback. He's speedy, good leverage. Bit undersized, but, that's what you get in the third round, fourth round. So I think we addressed that side of the ball. And as you get in the secondary and later in the draft, John Johnson's an intriguing player for me. He's tall, he's fast, he has good hands. And he could be the diamond in the rough in this draft. He overthinks a bit, but, he doesn't have to start day one. He can develop behind Neal, and he can develop behind Ricardo Allen. Maybe he steps in if one of them gets injured again. So I think that's a good value in the fourth round. And then you get later in the draft, you're looking for special teamers, bench players. You find a diamond in the rough, great. But I think with these two picks, Cameron Tom, who's listed as a center from Southern Miss, but he could play tackle. I think he'd be better suited as the guard situation. Another insurance policy for the offensive line. He's a smart player, he's durable. We need that, since we have had injuries on the O-line. But he's going to take some time to develop, and got to develop that footwork too. And then finally, Jamari Staples from Louisville. Used to play at UAB before they got rid of the program, and then it's back right now. So anyway, I'm intrigued by his size. He can leap, he can jump, explosive, good hands. The only thing, and he comes from a great offensive program. Call what you will, the Louisville Cardinals, but they can run an offense there. And I think this guy, very late in the 7th round, could be someone that we lean on as maybe a 4th or 5th wide receiver at some point this season, and maybe down the line a starter. But it's the only thing is he is on the lean side. He can bulk up, doesn't run great routes. He can be coached up, and he's injury prone. So yeah, I think still good value. It's hard once you get late in the draft to see what kind of players are there. But I thought, a wide receiver. We got Julio Jones, Sanu, Gabriel, Hardy. Why not add another tall guy and then give another weapon for Matt Ryan? Anyway, we'll see how these picks work out. We're just a couple hours away from the draft, so don't hold me to it, but this is what I picked for 2017. Take a look at things after the draft, after the weekend.